Okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about opportunities, or simply put, lead generation using Go High Level. Like I've actually said before, whenever you come to Go High Level and you talk about opportunities, what you're simply talking about is lead generation. So this place or this particular section of Go High Level actually, demonstrates how we get to arrange and manage our leads or our opportunities, and it involves such things as creating pipelines and all of that. So for a start, we have no leads yet. I just want to create a pipeline so that you can actually see how pipeline can be created on Go High Level. So to create a pipeline is quite simple. Just come to your opportunities tab on Go High Level, and then come in here. You're going to see this plus here. Click on the plus, and then when you click on the plus, you can see that this is now the pipeline management. And here we need to create a new pipeline. So we need to click on new pipeline, and then here you need to name your pipeline. So we can actually maybe call it maybe Ottawa Hospital, okay? Or we can say, okay, Ottawa Beauty Hospital, and then that is our pipeline name. And now we have different, stages in the pipeline. So now because this is a now because this is a hospital, perhaps we are trying to advertise so that people can come in for different kind of maybe procedures. We can have them coming in for possibly for maybe for heart surgery, maybe for BBL or whatever. So we want to specify: are they leads? Have we called them? Have we actually booked an appointment with them? Okay, are they coming in yet? That's what we are going to do here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to name it. We want to name the pipeline. And of course, we want to say, okay, this is maybe your Ottawa Beauty Hospital advertisement. So they came in through this advertisement pipeline. And now this stage is, okay, now we have collected their lead. So we have actually, maybe we have actually gotten their leads, lead in maybe captured. You can say lead captured. Now the next one can be, okay, maybe first, maybe we have actually put up a first call with them. First call uh, done, which should have we have actually done our first call with them. And then the next one can be, okay, maybe appointment, appointment booked. And they can even still have another one. Can say, okay, maybe possibly we have added the lip captured, we have actually added the first call done. Then we have also said, okay, we have actually done our appointment with them, and then we are now discussion, maybe say discussion stage or whatever, or maybe discussion, whatever. And then we are now at the onboarding. So maybe onboarding and all of that. So this is just how to actually, create your pipeline on your Go High Level. And then, see here now, we see visible in funnel chart, visible in pie chart. So this one actually displays how these people are going to show up, in your whatever. So you can actually see that we have pie chart here, and then we even have our, our funnel chart here. So this is just how. So if you turn this on, that means that this thing will not be showing up on this pie chart. Okay, if you turn off all of this, that means that this pipeline will not be showing anywhere in our in our pipe, in our in our charts. It will not show up in our funnel chart. It will not show up in our pie chart. That is just what this thing here means. So I'm going to just click on save. So that is how we created our what. That's actually how we create our pipeline. Okay, so we can actually get to see this bulk action here. We get to do a lot of things and all of that, but this is not our problem for now. So let's just learn how to create a pipeline once again. I want to create another pipeline again. Maybe this one just for maybe now this one can be for real estate. So it's very simple. Click on create new pipeline, and then in here you need to what? You need to name it. So you can call it Ottawa what? Ottawa real estate. Ottawa real estate, and then here we have, okay, we have maybe lead captured. It can actually be anything depending on what your business is all about. So I need to add another stage. Maybe, of course, we have actually done our lead have been captured. Now we want to say, okay, visitation or inspection. Let's say inspection, and they can actually need to add another one again. Maybe after we do the inspection, what do we need to do again? Of course, we need to discuss. Okay, maybe negotiation. And after the negotiation, what do we do next? Negotiation, uh, After the negotiation, we need to start saying, okay, let us maybe contract signing, okay, contract briefing. Of course, this one, you know, then the next one can be actually, we can actually, say, okay, we have actually captured the lead, we have done inspection, we have done negotiation, we have done contract briefing, and then now can be our what? Our contract signed. Okay, so this actually is just you trying to show that actually. And now one thing about this pipeline creation stage actually, that you can actually move these things all around. You actually get to move them up or down. And you see I'm moving this contract sign up now. You see I'm moving it up. You can see it now. This is just how it works. I'm going to click on save now, showing that I've actually created this one again. And then this place is going to refresh, and then my Otawa real estate is here. Now Otawa Beauty Hospital advertisement is here, and so on and so forth. So this is just how to create your your pipeline inside of Go High Level. So the next thing I want to do now is I want to talk about the payments. The payment actually, this is where the money flows. This is actually, I mean, this is where the money flows into the business. Okay, this is where you manage all everything that has to do with money. Talk about the invoice and estimate. Talk about the inside there we have the recurring invoice, we have the templates, we have the estimates. Of course, we have all known all these things before now. Then we talk about document and contract. So this is where you sign the documents and where you have them. You can even see the templates of the document that you are going to use, and orders. You can see customer orders and maybe those that did not actually finish their checkouts. Then also subscription. You can see people that are subscribed to your service or to your products. Then we have payment links. This is actually payment link is what you can send to your customers so that you can actually pay your money. And then the transactions. You can actually see different transactions that have been had in our business. Then we have our products. Okay, like I said before, this is your product where you can actually need to create a product. For instance, if you sell building materials, this product actually allows you to add your product like your hammer, your zinc or your roofing sheets, your cement, your tiles, your top bond or your glue, and bathing. I mean your bathtub, your lightnings and all of that. You can actually need to add them all here using the product feature of Go High Level. And then aside from the product, we also have collections, we have inventories, we have reviews, and then we have coupons. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to start from the beginning, which is invoice. I'm going to actually try to create an invoice, but there's no way I can actually create an invoice without having products. So to do this, I need to go to the product section and I'm going to add products. I'll come here, I'll click on products, and in here you can see that I now have my product, dashboard. But I don't have any products here. Yes, I'm going to create a new product. I'm going to click on create products. When I click on create product now, of course, I need to put the product name here. Perhaps the product name is, let's say, facial powder. Yes, facial, maybe powder. Okay, so that's the product. And then here I'm going to add a few description so that I can say, okay, helps with removal, say remover of, skin blemish. Okay, this can just be our description, and then here I need to add what the product actually looks like. So if you have the product picture on your on your Go High Level media directory, you can see that. But if you don't have any one, you can actually click on upload to bring in your product image into your media library. So I want to bring in my product you know picture now. So perhaps this is my product picture. I'll click on this and I'm going to bring it in here. So that means that whenever people are looking for my product, they'll be able to see what it looks like. That is what this actually means. So I can actually bring it here, and that can just be my work. So I can actually click here, and then I will select my product, which is this one. I'll just tap on it twice, and you can see that it has actually come here to be. Now, you can see that we even have collection. I don't want to put it into any kind of collection and all of that. So you can even see we can actually put if there's any tax here. You can actually put tax, maybe like you need to specify the kind of tax and all of that. And that is just how it is. And then you can even put the price. You can see that we have one time price here. Of course, the amount is going to be, let's say, €20. Okay, that could be €20. But then if it is in dollar, you need to specify dollar and all of that. So there can be $20 and that. And of course, you can actually track inventory if it is something that you want. You don't want it to finish without you knowing. And then here is search engine listing where you actually get to configure this so that whenever people are viewing your business on social on the internet, they'll get to see actually if actually that product exists or not, and so on and so forth. So you can actually need to optimize this product on search engine by putting an SEO description here so that people can that are actually looking for it or searching for the name can actually get to see it and then be able to order from there. And then when you are done, the next thing is to what? Say save. Click on save to save the product. Okay. Now that is for feature powder. I still need to add more products. Okay. I can see add one more product. I need to go back and then I need to click on create product and I'll add another one. I'll say okay. I'll say this one is scrubbing brush. Scrubbing what? Scrubbing brush. And of course, it's okay. Maybe use to scrub the face. Okay, and of course you need to come in here. You can actually come in here and then add your product image. I want to click on product image, so I want to add let's just say we are adding let's look for something else to add here. Just need something to add, so I'll add this image. Come on, I don't have any image here anymore. Come on. Okay, so let me assume that this is the product image, or let's say this one is the product image. I'll just add it. When I add it now, it's going to be there. So when it is there already now, you only just to click on it, double tap on it, and then it can see that it has already been added here. So of course, you want to come in here, specify the kind of tax you wish to add, maybe it's 50% tax, and then you can also okay. The now this kind of tax that you added, is it global or be whatever, you have to specify that here, and then the price has to be, it's either going to be one time or recurring. If it is one time, it means that once the person pays, it is done. Then if it is recurring, of course, you need to specify if it is monthly or quarterly or yearly. So we are going to work with what? With one time. And then here we need to specify that it is $10, specify dollars, and then actually do what? Track the inventory. And then that is what we want. We don't need to add anything here. And then we can save. Then this variant part is where you need to add different variants of this product. Like for instance, what we just added now is, I think that is a brown color, or is it purple? So if you have other colors like maybe black, blue, yellow, green, and all of that, that's what you need to add in this variant here. Okay. So now need to what? Say okay, save. Okay. Say quantity available. Okay, I don't want to add this one. That one is for those that are doing inventory. So I just, you see now, I've just added it now. So if I go back now, you see that I now have two products in here. Okay, so I now have two products here. I can still add more, as many as possible. So the next I want to do is I want to create an invoice. So if I come in here, I want to go to my invoice, and this is my invoice now. Because this is my invoice dashboard, I don't have any invoice. I want to create a new one. So to create a new invoice, I'll come in here, go to my payments, come to invoice, and then go to my new. And you can see now I will select on new invoice. I'll click on new invoice. This is my new invoice now. Okay, now, so like I said, I click on payments, come to invoice, and then we are here on the invoice dashboard. The next thing you want to do is click on new and then select new invoice. When you select new invoice, of course, what you want to do next is you want to actually create this invoice very well. So you want to enter your customer information, maybe the customer name or whatever. So when you select the customer name, the other details are going to be added. Okay, so you can see now that here now we have to put or specify the invoice number. I will just put today is 20 what 22 of, you know, let's say 02, which is 22 of February, 22 of February 2000 and what 25. Okay, and then that can be, we can now call okay 016 to show our inbox invoice 16, and then this is today's date, this is the due date. Of course it's going to be due today and all of that. So I just want it to be, you know, today is going to end today. Nobody is going to take our money anywhere. Okay, so now this is our where we're going to add our products. You can see that it's already asking us to add products. So just come in here and click on this plus here, and then in here you need to specify the product that you are selling. Of course, this person bought scrubbing brush. Okay, and then he bought 5 of it. And then he also bought another thing. You need to come in here and add another thing that he bought. You can click on this product media here and then select facial powder, and then you can actually say, okay, this person actually bought maybe 10 of it, you know. So this actually is our customer invoice. Customers actually bought their thing, and this is their invoice, how it's going to look like. So the next thing you want to do is you want to add if there is any discount, if there is any tax, if there is any kind of payment schedule or whatever. So what I want to do now is I want to add, discount. So this customer is a first time, and so we want to add in, like 10% discount. Okay, so I want to add in 10% discount. Then we're going to, add it, and then we are going to add tax. Okay, so the tax actually is automatic tax. We're going to save it. So you can see now that his bill actually has become what, calculated here for us now. So that is just how this thing here works. So let me just put tax, and then we're going to click on save. And now there's an additional option, say blah blah blah, and all of this and all of that. So these ones are not really necessary. But what the one matters is that we have done what, we have been able to actually create an invoice. We can actually name this invoice what, say maybe facial, you can just say facial invoice. Say facial invoice, and then we're going to do what, the next is to say save. Okay, now when we save now, this invoice has now been what, has now been saved. So if we go back to our dashboard, now consider we now have a facial invoice here. Let me still open this invoice once again, and because I can actually send this invoice to a customer here, so I can come down here, and send it to my customer. So who is my customer? I want to specify my customer here. Just come down here and select the customer email address, and then you're going to what, send it to them, so they can now start, actually they can start doing what, they can now start paying you for the invoice. Okay, so that is just how the invoice thing here works. So I want to talk about the templates. Template actually are more like a kind of quick glimpse at what our template actually looks like. So if I come to this template now, I can actually select this to view if there's any template that we actually have here already and all of that. So you can see that we have templates here already. So I don't know, but I'm not able to see anything yet. Let me click on new templates so I can be able to actually add my own template, how I want it to look each time I want to view my customer. Okay. So I don't know why it's not working. Let me click on this add new. Perhaps it will come up so I can do what I actually want to do. Okay. Now we now have our templates. So you can see that we now have our estimates here and all of that. So this is just what your template is going to look like. As we are doing it here, you'll be seeing everything here, how it's going to be looking like. You can see that this is your name here, your business person that you're billing has his name here, and then this is the estimate number, and then this is the issue date, and then the expiry date, and then so this is just what the template will look like. You can actually edit the template to suit what you want it to look like. And actually put your phone number here and your address, that's your business address here and all of that. And then when you're done with that now, you can now click on save. But then we're not saving that now, so there's no point for that. So I just want to go now. I just want to create other things here. Let me create a subscription so you can actually see how subscription actually works. You can see that this Go High Level actually is such a nice and a powerful tool. So I'll click on subscription. Let's see. I don't know why Go High Level actually takes some time to start loading. So let me add a subscription now. I will click on add subscription. Click on add subscription. It's going to load after a while. You can actually click it one more time so that we can see how it responds. I don't know why it's taking so much time. Maybe it could be network. It could actually be the platform. I don't know. But it's supposed to start working as soon as we're clicking on it. We are clicking on it now. It's still not reflecting. So this is actually subscription. So I can actually add the subscription here for a customer. So I can say, okay, Mr. Mbeke Moses is the owner of this subscription. So here we need to start, add the date that this bill is going to start. So you can say, okay, the bill will start from this month 27th, and then We can now say, okay, what is he buying? Probably he's buying, okay, we don't know, okay, maybe we don't have a product here, but here we need to select the product here, and then we can now integrate a payment gateway for him to be able to pay us for our services. So that is just how that works. It's not really that much of a difficulty. The next I want to see is payment links. Yes, if you have done HubSpot and you know how to use HubSpot, you understand that HubSpot actually enjoys or does the same thing or has the same feature, payment link feature, where you can actually send to your customer so that they can be able to pay you for whatever they bought from you. So you can actually come here to create a payment link. You can come in here, click on create link, and when you click on it, it's going to allow you to actually create your payment link. I don't know what is wrong with these people. It could be my network, it could be their platform, maybe they're having network issues. I don't know. So I'll click on it. It's supposed to come up here. Now this is my payment link. So I need to select the product. So I will say this person actually bought facial powder and he has not paid. So you need to what? You need to, actually say, okay, call to action is what? Is to pay. So now I need to tell him what? That he needs to pay us. So what is he paying for? This is his customer name. His name can be, okay, his name can be, Johan what? Johan, you know, three bots. Okay? And then his email can be what? Can be Johan what? Say Johan. Okay, that can be the email now. And then we can now click on what? Save. So when this person actually sees this link now, they'll be seeing this pay here. Once they click on pay, it will take us to our business. So I can actually click on save here and can see that it has been saved. So if I now go back to my payment link, you can see that I have a payment link here. I can actually name it. I can actually name it here. You can see that I can actually name it. Okay, brush pay, just to show that the person actually bought brush, and I'll click on save, and then it has been saved now. You can see that I now have it here as brush pay. You can see create another one again by clicking here. And now when they've actually paid you, you can now come here and what? You can now come here and see your transactions here. So I don't want to forge this one. I can actually populate this on my own because there's not actually a tool here to do that. So now I've actually done, I think I've actually done products. That's what matters here. Then this is coupons. Of course, you know what coupons are for. Coupons are tangible discount that people can actually see and touch. Sometimes they can actually be, sometimes they actually going to be digital. Some of us here, we are used to buying, gift cards. So gift cards are more or less like coupons. Okay. So this is coupon now. You can actually create a coupon for our customers such that when they buy and they enter a coupon code, they're going to get a special discount. Yes, that is what coupons are used for. So you can actually create a coupon and share with your customers using Go High Level. So this is just how this place, is. So to create a coupon now, what do? You need to come in here and then you need to add what? You can add Easter what? Easter this maybe Easter coupon. Okay, and then you can now put what? You can now put your coupon code. You can actually put generate here. So you can see now you using the generate tool now we're able to generate a coupon code, and you can now select what the coupon what type. So it could be a discount, it could be a fixed coupon, which means that you're going to need to specify how much that coupon is worth. You can say, okay, this coupon is worth $20, or let's just say 20. Let's put it as euros here. Let me change it to euros. Okay, I can't change it anymore. Let me just say 20. And then start date. So this one means you have to specify when this thing is going to start. So start date will be from where? From 28th of February to about what? And then it's going to start by 12 midnight, 12 a.m. Let me change this to a.m. here. Start from 12 in the morning, and it's going to end at when? It's going to end by, let's say, it's going to end. Let me change this back to, sorry guys, this is supposed to be 2025. It's going to be for just, let's say, end date will be, let's say, March. It's going to be March. Of course, this is Ramadan coupon. So March 29th is when this coupon will end, and it will end by what? It will end by 12, say 12 in the morning. Of course, it's going to end by 12 in the morning, 12 a.m. It's going to end. So of course, you can see that we are going to also limit number of times when the customer can actually redeem this coupon. Yes, you have to redeem it to only once. So If the customer just enter the coupon once, it is done. So the coupon is related to product and offer. So this coupon only applies when the person buys a particular product. Can select the product here. Okay. So limits to one use per customer. Yes. So that means when the customer use it, it's finished. No more. So when you're not done, you can actually do what? Click on create, and your coupon is created. Can't you see how sweet that one is? So this is just where we are going to actually stop for this section. We have talked about managing our leads and creating of pipelines here. Okay, we've actually talked about managing our pipeline. You can see that we now have lead captured, first call, blah blah blah, and all of that. Then we actually talk about our payment here. Where we talk about invoice. We even added we even created payment links. We created we actually created products, and we even created coupon. We also came in here and then we actually created an invoice here. So at this point, we have to stop here. I think in our next video, we are going to still continue and then touch other areas. So keep edit with us and keep coming back for more. So see you in the next video, guys.